Mammalian classification is one of the very interesting characters which is seen. When we say mammal classification, there are some general characters of mammals that we need to understand first. The study of mammals is called as mammalogy. Mammals show presence of hair on their body. Females have mammary glands for suckling the young one. The skin glands such as the sebaceous, that is the oil glands which are there, and the sweat glands both are present. There is a muscular diaphragm between the thoracic and the abdominal cavity which is separating the two. It has got a dicondylic skull. There is cervical vertebra are 7 in number. The teeth are either heterodont or they are thecodont. These animals are warm-blooded. These animals have RBC, which are nucleated, non-nucleated, and small. They have metanephric kidneys. They show urotelic secretion, that is, their secretion of the urine is in the form of urea. The brain is highly evolved and convoluted. There are four optic forms of Corpora quadrigemina. The corpus callosum present connecting both cerebral hemispheres, except monotremes and the marsupials. We'll get back to the monotremes and the marsupials later on. There are 12 pairs of cranial nerves. They are called as cranial nerves because they are originating from the cranium. That is the head. The external ear opening with pinna, except monotremes, and the middle ear with Malleus, incus, and stapes. They are viviparous except the egg-laying mammals. The class Mammalia can be divided as subclass Prototheria, subclass Metatheria, and subclass Eutheria. The subclass Prototheria has one order which is called as Monotremata. The subclass Metatheria has got one order which is the Marsupialia. The order Monotremata, these are the egg-laying mammals. These are some weird looking mammals specially found or seen in Australia. There is a cloaca present, there is teeth in young one and beak in the adult. These are oviparous with reptile-like characters. They have mammary glands without the teats, so the milk starts oozing out. They do not have corpus callosum between the hemispheres. They do not have external ears or pinna. They do not have placenta since they are the egg-laying mammals. And the examples are the duckbill platypus and the spiny anteater echinida. The second order under Marsupialia, these are brood pouch bearing organisms which are called as marsupials. They have double vagina and uterus, especially for the young ones which survive. The young ones which are born in case of these animals are generally very underdeveloped, or we call them as the fetus which is given birth. External pinna is absent, and the example is a kangaroo. These are marsupials seen after birth. Under Eutheria, there are a lot of orders which can be seen. There are orders such as this is a typical skull of a heterodont. Heterodont means animals which are having various different types of teeth. So you can see here there are these canines, there are these incisors, followed by the canines, followed by premolars and the molars. So this is how we call a typical heterodont teeth. The first order under Eutheria is the Insectivora. These are small primitive mammals with long pointed snout. They are nocturnal, and the example is a shrew. The second order is Chiroptera, where all the flying mammals, especially the bats, belong. These bats fly with the help of the patagium, or we call a muscular fold of skin, which is connecting their forelimbs. The sternum is with a keel for attachment of the flight muscles. They really have got a big pinna or external ear. They generally are found suspended with their legs, and the example is Protopterus or the flying fox. Then there is order Dermoptera, which is the flying squirrels. Again, there is a pterygium between the forelimb and the hind limb, and it glides on the branches of the trees. These are nocturnal and hang like bats. The next order is Edentia dentata, which contains the anteaters, the armadillos. These are very slow moving animals, some of them, and the sloth bears. The two with long claws and examples are the giant anteaters, the armadillos, and the three toed sloth. The next order is Pholidata, which is an animal which is completely covered by scales. A typical example is the Manis cassicordata, which is the giant anteater, or we call them as the pangolin. The next order is Tubulidentata. The tongue is slender and protrusible. They lack teeth. They lack enamel. The teeth lack enamel. The ears are long and erect and pointed. And the example is the Cape anteater. Next, we have Rodentia, which is one of the largest orders of the mammals. These are all the gnawing mammals, and each jaw with one pair of incisors are present. The canines are absent because they are typically uh, non-tearing animals. There is a gap between incisors and the molars, which is called as diastema. These are plantigrades, and the example is a rat. Then we have the order Lagomorpha, which contains all the rabbit's hairs. The canines are absent, diastema present, and there are two pairs of incisors in the upper jaw. Then we have the next order, which is Cetacea. These are all the marine mammals. The neck is absent, hair present only during the embryo stage. The forelimbs are modified into flippers, tail divided into horizontal flukes. The hind limbs are absent, no external ears are present. There is a fat layer which is called as a blubber beneath the skin, and it helps the animal in surviving cold conditions. Examples are dolphins and whales. The order Cinerea, where these are aquatic herbivores. Again, the neck is absent, pinna is absent. They again have paddle-like forelimbs, horizontal flattened tail, and the example is a dugong. Then we have order Carnivora. These are typically flesh-eating animals or mammals. Their claws are very well developed. The canines are very large, divided into two suborders. Piscipedia, that is the terrestrial forms, which contain the tigers, leopards, and Pinnipedia, which is the marine form, which is the seal. Next order is Hyracoidae. These are snout, there is snout, ears, and legs are short. The forelimbs with four fingers. They do not have canines. The example is a Hyrax. Then we have Perissodactyla, which is the odd-toed ungulates or odd-hoofed ungulates, which contains the horses. Horns are absent. These are herbivores, and stomach is of simple type. The next order is Artiodactyla, which is the ungulates or the even-toed ungulates. The stomach is complex, which is containing of four chambers. These are ruminants except the pigs. Horns or antlers may be present. They are herbivores. The example is a water buffalo. The next example is Proboscidea, which is order Proboscidea. These are the elephants, which have got tusk. They have got long trunk, which is the proboscis. The further order is primates, where nails are present, The intelligent quotient is very high. The eyes are turned forward for binocular vision. The first finger opposable from the thumb. These are primary arboreal, and they include the monkeys and the apes and of course the humans. So this is all about classification of mammals.